Hey!
Hello!
This is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and we are at level 2, and we're about to kick off onto our second series of YouTubes. Welcome.
Series of YouTubes?
Yes, I
I
guess.
like that.
Well, this is
Trademark.
No. This is a second series of YouTubes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It is, however, my first game of D&D 5th edition.
That's right.
And also mine.
This
Yeah.
is a couple of newbies in the batch, so we're going to try and convert them.
They're going
All right,
to
so
You've got two characters, right?
Yeah.
all right, so the three brothers have assisted in the saving of but the defense of the small town of Green Nest.
You could almost call us the heroes of Green Nest, couldn't
That's
I think it only ever applies to
yes,
your
there are a
character.
number of people who are calling you that, so that's very apt. We're going to introduce a few new characters here very shortly, but yes.
Should we do the brothers first?
we? We should introduce ourselves.
Yes, please, go ahead.
I am Janda, hero of Cast,
And Green
and Green. I'm kind of like adding it to the banner as
The
it
banner
goes
gets
down.
something so
So I hold a large banner, like a war banner, and
It's more like a doily.
It's kind of the ladies of the town crocheted it for me. So
Croquet.
crocheted. So I place my banner down in the ground, and then I pull out my longbow, which I'm incredibly proficient at firing, and that's how I do everything. That's my character, and they have little ribbons on the end of the arrows, so I know which ones I stuck.
So that's Janda here, and I'm keeping track of initiative here with people's character names, the players' names, and then the bonus that player has to initiative. In case...
Yeah, that's right, John.
I have none.
Oh, do you have none? What is your bonus to initiative?
Well, apparently nothing. No, it is +3.
Easily fixed.
You can find it here.
And you're human, did you say you were human?
I am a human, and I have a brother, or a half-brother named...
My name is Aramil Earthbound. I am a half-elf. I thought I was a full-bound human until it was revealed to me that in fact I was born of a union between our mother and an elven father. So I basically took myself into the wild and became a hermit because I had an earth-shattering experience when I discovered that I was in fact not human. So I'm a druid.
The ears didn't give it away or anything?
I just thought that I was special and different. And
And then his older brother grew up, and then you didn't.
yeah. So he had no idea. My older brother, he was like, "What?"
Still have no real idea.
So,
really.
yeah.
So both grew up with your parents.
Yep.
Then I discovered that I was a half
Your
elf.
father's
and I
someone different.
ran off. Yes, and then I ran off when I discovered that I was half elf.
Crying.
Wall of
Tears
black.
of beer. That's right.
And so your father is
That's how
still
manly I am.
your father's still around in this household?
Well, we haven't been in the household for a while. No.
And you hang around together, or you?
We sort of joined up together and have gone vetting, and then someone else discovered us.
Yeah, so Varys is the true pure blood high elf kind of character. He's a prince whose father, the king, slept around with a lot of people. And he wasn't picky.
You were pure, but your father was not.
Yes, yeah. So my father had a thing for many other races, which we'll probably discover as we go along. And I discovered this, and I was absolutely disgusted by my father. But feeling like I had a kinship to my newfound siblings, I went out to seek them and joined with them and befriend them in our anger of my father. But not really, these guys don't seem to care too much, I don't think.
We're happy to have another brother. We don't really share the,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he's probably got a few extra siblings, other children around the place.
Well, that is
possibly.
actually why you've come to Green Nest, because you've put the word out and discovered that there are 2 other sisters.
Sisters from
Who died in the previous battle?
Identical sisters, and they have just arrived at Green Nest after the battle, and these are they.
These are they.
These are they.
We are. Would you like to begin? Sister?
Yes, certainly. Thank you. It's a long, it was good. It works well if I start and you back up. Right. I'm Miri, and this is Bella. We're identical twin half elves.
Obviously. Role playing.
We have piercing blue eyes and long, straight brown hair. We're
Never have I used my imagination more in this moment right now.
We're basically a pair of rascals, and we cause havoc. Our shtick is that I distract and manipulate, and distract and manipulate, and my sister Bella fleeces them completely of all their stuff. And we generally manage to stay out of trouble, though we have had to flee a few towns after having sort of been discovered.
And what is your relationship with your father, who is the prince?
We
The
know.
king.
I think we know nothing
No.
about him.
No.
We've never met him.
It's been fairly obvious in the village that we grew up in that we were not quite normally human. We both have very, very, very pale skin, sort of distinctive elven ears.
And our mother remembers.
Our mother remembers. So we've always been the outcasts from the group. We've always had to fend for ourselves together. We're very, very bonded closely together, and taking revenge on small-minded, children, and then the whole community in the end.
All right. Well, you managed to meet up.
Children.
As children. No. As children.
That's a very
The
particular
children who
hate.
bullied us for being half elf
Yeah.
and for not knowing our father.
So we teamed up, and we quickly
now
discovered
we-
that yes.
We go between towns punching children.
No, my
Children don't tend to carry much of value.
Yeah.
one of the hangovers
Still
from
lollipops.
our father, who was apparently a glorious singer, is that I have also a beautiful voice, which I use to entertain as often as possible, but also to actually manipulate the fabric of magic itself and to cause enchantments and
And you are
and other effects. Well, that's what I perform and sing. Yes, I'm a bard. And my sister Bella is a far more practical kind of girl.
Yeah.
She doesn't glorify her good looks the way I do. We have obviously identical features, but mine are kept to the nth degree of perfection, and
Yes.
Bella prefers to stay unseen.
More of the practical.
You use conditioner. That's what
That's right.
That's the only difference between them.
Whereas Bella's fringe is kind of up.
Bella's fringe is
Yeah.
it's a bit scrubbly. That's right.
Yeah.
But
So while you perform at the front,
Yeah.
I'm skirting around the back.
You don't need the looks.
Yeah,
No.
which I am totally cool with.
Yeah, but you don't have quite the same
No,
dexterity.
that's right. No.
You're on the front, falling over.
Oh no,
no, not bad.
I'm live and able, and a beautiful singing voice.
Cool.
Good. All right. And Bella is obviously a rogue.
Yes, I thought. Yeah.
Good.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
Basically just told.
That's
Johnny, you're
that's what
okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Pickpocket.
pickpocket
Gotta
and
say
thief.
how long
What
the
else am I going to
introductions
be?
were really describes their character.
Yeah,
And
that's how we're going to be the whole night.
and then your class
I am a ranger
ranger, yeah,
because I shoot things at range.
and some sort of wizard.
Pretty sure that's not where Ranger comes from, brother. But that's okay.
I am the hero of cards.
And what's Varus?
Varus.
Darius is a fighter.
I was impressed that we weren't sort of pinning ourselves down to sort of restrictive character concepts
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
describing our
well.
actual. But that's fine. Yes, it's good to.
I'm a level 2 fighter.
That's right.
I'm a sword. I have 2 swords. Oh wait, we're not playing old school. Dude. Oh, sorry.
Well, let's just wait this.
Yeah. I hit them with my sword. I hit them again.
Normal sword.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can hit them like.
Sorry.
How many times can you hit them?
A lot.
Good. All right. Fair enough. So these two arrive just as you are getting a
Heroes welcome.
a kind of a hero's welcome at the end of the night of bloody battle and defense, and everybody's kind of going back to their homes and taking stock. They've been holed up in the castle all night, and they're going back and discovering that their homes have been ransacked, and there's been a few homes that have been burnt, but not that many. It doesn't seem like burning and destruction and killing was the motive for this attack. It was much more along the lines of looting.
Had we agreed to meet or something in this town?
Yes.
Our brothers.
Yes.
Brothers!
By letters?
So
or-
by
So we turn up.
yes. So they've tracked you down, and you turn up.
Just you've tricked. You haven't told us.
Oh, I'm just
No.
pacing. I'm pacing backwards and forwards. I'm very nervous.
So we see
I'm
the,
You're planting your banner. I'm the hero of green cast. What? No. Yes. No.
so we spot this haughty elf
Yes.
Sipping from wine.
in the
nice
tavern
people.
or waiting outside.
No,
or-
we're outside in an area just underneath the keep. It's sort of been set up as a bit of a triage area, and they're having a bit of a town.
I
town
died
meeting.
there. Oh, and there.
And there, in the 3 battles up to the keep. It's just puddles of blood. Each staining the way up.
I believe my sister and I might have the pleasure of addressing Varus.
Oh no, not another disgusting human. Oh, hello.
Greetings, brother.
Are
Is
you
there a
Miri?
I am Miri, and this is Bella.
Oh.
Good to meet you.
Do you like how the thing
Emo fringe. Oh my gosh, you are right.
I see we share the same father.
We do. It seems many do.
In fact,
We
I
have been
recognize your
discovering.
nose.
It is one of my best features, along with my singing voice.
Yes, my father did like to sing when he wooed women.
Alas, it was good attributes that he was spreading around, I assure you.
Oh, he spread a lot of things around.
So Governor Nighthill walks up to you and he says, "Am I interrupting anything?"
Yes, but you may.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
Ladies.
I am Miri, and this is Bella.
Very nice to meet you.
And you.
I am Governor Nighthill. I am the. You notice he's
He's a human.
He's in a bit of a bad shape. He's limping and he has his arm in a sling and he has a bandage over one eye. But he is still very much in charge. And he says, I thank you for your services last night, gentlemen. The events of last night could have been much worse had you not intervened.
What actually happened here?
Well, I went through the sewers. My clothes are disgustingly smelly.
I shot a dragon.
That's right.
Wow. Cool.
It's now like a little bit. I've just like attached a little section in the corner that has dragon count.
Was there-
Not one.
Well,
Did what are they called? Did my
Coin
pouch just...
Do not tease our brother here.
Right.
well, we killed the dragon. We didn't kill the
I
dragon.
give
We
you
did
the
kill
extra
dragon.
gold piece.
Then we beat off the kobolds. Then
Yep.
we rescued the people from the temple.
Yep.
We attacked the priestess.
Yep.
Then we came back and we fell over in some rats.
Yeah,
well, you did.
I fell
Well, you
over.
did.
I can't remember. There's some big blank spots
And in between that, you fell down and nearly died.
Yes.
I
And
think
who are these gentlemen, these human folk?
who are these? Who are these?
Well, this is my brother, who is also a half-elf. So he shares many of the traits that my father had as well.
Brother!
From another mother.
Sisters? You didn't tell me I had sisters.
I didn't think it was worth telling anybody.
What did our father do?
How long do you have?
Sounds like he did just
Are there-
about everything.
Are there any more?
Possibly. Depending on how well we roll tonight. We wonder if you half-orcs.
Maybe short table. Good. We have sisters.
We do. I am Janda, hero of Karth.
You seem to be the only one here without the taint of, without the hint of elf in their blood.
Taint.
I am taintless.
As am I.
Indeed.
The
Forgive me.
noble
The
royal
taint of
blood of
elf.
the elves runs through me and is watered down.
It was not a valuable attribute to hold in the town that we grew up, I'm afraid.
Which town was that?
Amberley?
You just made that up.
Really good though.
I did not make up the town. It really is the town.
I was
where
going to
we
say
grew up.
It
Andrew.
sounds that the town of Amberley and the town of Cask had something in common.
Heroes.
I'm afraid it just
A
turned
dislike
us
of
into.
half elves.
I'm afraid it just turned us into somewhat of a roguish pair, having to defend ourselves against.
Yes, I've noticed.
Anyway.
Anyway, Governor Nighthill.
Sorry,
says-
sir. You
I'm
were
sorry.
saying-
Am I interrupting anything?
A family reunion.
Sorry.
You are, but you may.
So, gentlemen,
ladies.
and ladies, I desperately do not wish to ask further, make further requests of you, but I was wondering if you could help us out once again.
Reciprocity is always important, I think, brothers, don't you?
Absolutely.
So if
Well, certainly,
if Governor Knightle, if you can help us out, surely we can help you out.
certainly. Let me propose to you what I am thinking. This was clearly a well-coordinated attack,
It was
and
thwarted by us.
not
Only
exactly,
partially.
not exactly thwarted, but the raiders have retreated to the southeast across the grasslands.
I see their tracks already.
And certainly a small stealthy group could follow them and gain some valuable intel about their activities, about their motives,
How many
about,
we were?
about their leaders.
How small and how stealthy do you want that group to
Oh,
be?
5, and perhaps consisting of 3 males and 2 females.
We shout.
But what about our good
I
friends
seem to
here?
have caught something on my plot hook.
We have already travelled a long day and would appreciate a night's rest and somewhere to
And
lay our head.
perhaps a replenishment of spent equipment and arrows and
Excellent.
potions.
The town's supply of such things is welcome to you. We have no magic items, unfortunately, but anything that of normal stock and store we can carry, we can certainly supply you with.
Appreciate that.
Excellent.
We will have to leave quite soon because they're fresh tracks.
Now, yes, good sir. If we could please.
Good
So
sir,
I like this guy.
I feel like it's sort of like a medieval England.
I was wondering, so if you do manage to find where the raiders are camped, and if you can find out what they're doing and where their next will attack, that would be certainly worth information to us and other leaders in the region, and we would be able to pay you 250 gold pieces a piece for that information.
Proving to be a profitable day already.
So just to stress this, Governor Nighthill, that some subtlety is in order.
Well, certainly, if you
Or are
manage
you
to
after
find
a
their,
hero?
yeah, if you find their camp, it will certainly be very well guarded and very well defended. So I imagine we are going to need some element of subtlety and subterfuge.
Subtlety, being
Yes.
quiet.
Well, Bella, we could try some of those tactics we used 3 years ago.
Oh, good idea.
Additionally, I believe there is somebody else here who would like to speak to you. And a young man walks up, limping heavily on his bandaged leg.
Is he human?
Yes, unfortunately.
Everyone's human.
Except for us.
He says, I hear that you intend to follow the raiders or perhaps see where they've gone.
I'm sorry, who are you?
That is what we have
My
been
name is-
tasked to do.
My name is Nessim Waladra.
I can't pronounce that.
Nessim, N-E-S-I-M. Waladra.
I am.
I start losing interest a little bit and wandering off to see what that bard is playing and whether maybe I can join in.
All right. Well, yes, he's definitely.
How may we help you, Nessun?
So Nessim says, I'd like nothing better to come with you, but in my condition, I would only slow you down. I'm afraid. In the midst of all this tragedy, there is no reason that you would have heard about the fate of my master. He is a monk of great renown called Leosin Earlthander.
Leo.
Such a simple name to remember.
Leo.
He is a monk from Berdusk. He disappeared last night in the melee, and after we fought a particularly savage battle against raiders, a few others fought our way to the keep, barely making it. Leosin didn't. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and his choker, which he always wore.
My brother Aramil here is a healer of sorts. Well, not a good one, but of average qualities.
Thank you, brother. You make me feel so good about myself, but alas, I need some rest before I can expend any more spells.
He makes berries.
Meanwhile, I'm
Very
gonna try to
nice berries.
Good
Start-
berries, in fact.
joining in with the performance. Can I just sing along?
Yes.
There's a small group of people watching.
Yeah, sure.
It's one.
Yeah.
26 in total. So I'm joining in with
That's cool.
charming absolutely everyone.
Does one of your songs create healing? Is that one of them?
Yeah.
All right, is that what
Yeah.
you're doing?
All right. Well, you play for the injured, and they, you weave elements of healing to them.
Yeah, lots and lots, like 7 hit points, which would heal
Excellent.
most of them,
Yeah, that would.
and gather more people to my audience. Which
Very
is great.
good.
So I don't hear any of this, but at least I'm having a lot.
Any
of
of
fun.
the
They are
audience members-
spellbound.
What's our other sister doing?
Do any of the audience members look particularly wealthy or?
I get some.
Yeah, not really. This is kind of like a refugee camp.
Yeah.
It's a little bit lame.
It's probably not worth my while.
Sometimes I just sing for the pleasure of the art
Yeah,
of it,
no.
sister.
Oh, there's a lot of empty homes.
But I do have a look around.
Now, could you roll me a intelligence check?
Just
Don't
Nathan, or-
why even bother?
Great intelligence, or are we after a particular skill?
Yes, maybe anything intelligence based, knowledge or
Oh, that's
Investigation.
History, religion.
history, religion.
How's 2?
That's high, right?
That's in character. That's all.
Welcome to Nathan Roleplay.
What I might say is I'm just going to give this one to you because it's fairly common knowledge. You've heard of the name Leosin when it comes to dragons. Because as a dragon is your favourite enemy, right?
An enemy.
An enemy.
An enemy.
Really? Your favourite enemy isn't an enemy? That's where you need to have a waterboard adventure.
Yeah.
So he's written several scrolls about dragons, and they're sort of required reading for anybody who seeks to
We can read.
convey.
We told you about.
Yeah.
Good have good pensions.
So yes, you've heard of this guy.
What's your intelligence number?
8.
8. Okay.
So I'm not dumb. That's just have a loading.
You're more
Are
intelligent.
there any attractive human women in the refugee group?
Certainly. Yes.
As we walk around, I'm going to nudge my older brother and point out the attractive human woman because I think she's quite attractive.
Oh, what an ugly human. Do you think she black? I'm only thinking for you, brother.
So I go along and say, so where was he? So you've only found his token, his body's not there.
No. He has been investigating these raiders for several months. I fear that he might have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated, or worse, has been captured and carried away as a prisoner and probably tortured.
Matt, where did you find his broken staff?
It was over on the north side of town. We were combating them up there.
Come show me where that was.
So he takes you there.
And then I do my Sherlock thing where I stand there, look for the tracks.
With Aragorn.
Because this town's on grassland, right?
We need,
So I can.
but we need to rest. Is this the following day? We've had a rest.
No. This is the
Okay, we
morning
need
after.
rest.
So we just
I'm
cut to
still
you
seeing-
hours later just staring at some grass in the wrong area.
And we're all rested, and you're like,
Well, I don't need rest.
no.
Found grass.
So Leo Nessim shows you the area, and he says, if you find their camp, please look for any sign that Leosin is there. One of my brothers has already departed for Burdisk to bring back help, but it will be many days before he arrives. Anything that you can do to help us between now and then would be a godsend.
I will find this monk. What was his name?
Leosin.
Leos.
You know, the writer of the cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the dragons.
brother.
So
Yes. Listen, we will do our best.
We will fight.
Thank you.
I sing the night away until I'm hoarse.
I need rest.
All right. You can take. It is the morning. It is the morning after they have departed. They attacked during the night. So you
Short
want
rest?
to have a long rest. For,
Short rest, I reckon.
I think
We'll do a long rest.
I think we would appreciate a long rest too.
You have
having
been
travelled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so this was all happening in the morning, not in the evening.
It is.
Okay.
Go and find some supplies while we rest.
All right. Are you taking them up on any
no.
offers?
Well, the
of-
thing is, it ended on the early morning, so we can sleep from maybe 6
Yeah.
till midday
A long
and then
rest.
leave.
A long rest.
How long's a long rest?
8 hours.
Okay,
I
so-
think tracking these people in the dark would be the best course of action.
So to be honest,
Look.
tracking them is not going to be a problem. They are
Yeah, it's like a whole army.
And it's on my favourite terrain.
and there's not a favorite train, so there's not going to be any issue finding them.
Let's roll a 1. This is quite possible. Don't make him roll.
Oh! A 7.
It's the same shape. Okay, so we get to bed at like
Yeah.
8 in the morning or something.
8 in the morning, and so it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon that you've had a full rest.
Okay. Do they have horses and animals that we can ride?
Yes.
Should we?
Well, let's check to see if we can. Oh, there's no ride skill. Yes, I can ride really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We,
What about animal handling?
Isn't that more like looking after animals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's more. good.
Talking to animals.
Just not
Just
riding.
riding.
I come out of my room looking amazing.
Right.
I've been wandering in ethereal fields of dream.
Brother, you are looking very fine indeed.
Yes, I know.
I figured your ruffled appearance yesterday was not your normal habit.
Yes, I was in a sewer, and the man I sent to do my dry cleaning used too much starch in my clothes.
It's terrible.
My chain
walks
belt,
out.
honestly, I could not move.
he walks out and he's like,
Straight
Can't
back
bend
to
his
the
elbows.
mails.
You're taking a -2 to Dex. Oh, starch.
You are also looking better than you were yesterday.
Sometimes I put a little bit of effort in, yes.
It seems like the sunlight is good on your skin. You seem, yes,
Brother,
more
I
fair
can,
than I recall.
I can
last
see
time.
that we are going to get along. Come, Bella.
I'm
Scrub yourself
uncomfortable
up.
like this.
Again, my pouch.
I give it back again.
And the silver coin.
What she lacks in comely ways, she makes up for.
Yeah, I look like I've just woken up,
That's right.
which I have.
just like a hoard with like hair coming out.
Is other than the horses, is there anything else that you'd like to avail yourself of the town's supplies?
Some rations.
Yep, some rations,
Right.
a short bow.
A short bow.
Why?
Because he doesn't like shooting 600 feet. So he just want to shoot 3.
Sure.
Why not?
Some more arrows, maybe.
Yep.
I've got 40 arrows with ribbons on them.
Right.
Mithril,
All with ribbons.
chainmail.
What do you do if you run out of ribbon?
I have the ability to make my own because I have Fletcher tools.
Got it. All right.
Don't you remember giving them to me last
Yeah,
game?
That's right. Yes.
Fletching.
I sit there and while I walk and travel, I make arrows.
Can we
Right.
get some healing potions? I'm sure they've got heaps of them.
Nothing magical,
Unfortunately, our
I think I
we
drank
used a
people
lot of them
last
last night. We do have one spare.
Cool, I'll take that.
And just
And
rub
just
it on
drink
his
it.
skin.
I was feeling a bit. I had a crack in my fingers and the webbing of my
Is that a
hand.
pimple? Oh.
Yes, it's the conditioner.
Aren't you like 350? You shouldn't have pimples now.
I'm still a teenager.
Alright, so I go along and say, all I need is my bow and my arrows.
And my axe.
Oh, you
Who's
can
that?
Oh, and where's our dear friend? The dragon.
Oh, I think he died. An horrible, horrific.
Myerston, I think.
Well, he ate some chili sauce that was a bit off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's currently riding the porcelain bus.
Driving. You go drive?
No, he's riding it.
Oh,
Yes.
driving.
Other
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Other. He's in the garderobe.
Oh, look at the time. Time to go. Let's go.
So we've all got horses.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
lovely. And rations and blah 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 blah.
Yep.
Do we want horses? Yeah, we want horses.
Well, we
Horses,
track
horses.
faster.
I have to ride side saddle because my long blue dress won't,
Yeah.
Of
scrunch
course,
up.
of course.
And will someone lift me up?
I will.
Thank you.
Get the ugly one to lift you up.
No, she's not ugly.
Is that what
Ugly.
you're on all fours and she steps onto your back and then steps up onto it?
No, it's not like that at all.
Because we've got someone who could do that, I reckon.
My sister is very beautiful in her own way, and she's incredibly useful
In her own.
So I go along and say, I will track down their tracks.
All
so
right.
I start where the monk was,
Yep.
and I look at the tracks around there, surveying the tracks.
Yes.
Now, because it is my favorite, I'm a natural explorer, and it's my favorite terrain. I can see where the tracks of other creatures. You also learn their exact numbers, their size, how long they pass through the area.
All
I
right.
point out that there's a brown patch heading off towards the horizon.
It's not my side, it's not the
So the how many there are is lots.
Their exact number.
Give him his moment.
It says in the book. It says you learn their exact number, their size.
Lots is exact. Lots
Yes,
is very exact.
medium. So the path only confirms what the characters already know. There were a lot of them.
This is what the book says.
Oh yeah, book versus book. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
There was 20 of them, and one of them had a peg leg.
Yeah.
But isn't the rule that the specific trumps the general?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But this is specific.
It's also in some cultures, counting terms, there's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, and lots.
It's very true. Go
That's
on.
what 3 means, is many, isn't it? Is that right? Yeah.
Oh, does it? All right. There are a mix of humans, kobolds, and trained animals. There was trained lizard kind of creatures.
The ones that we saw, yes.
Yes. So roll me a wisdom perception
Survival or
survival. Sure.
Do you get any like advantages because this is his thing?
Do I get an advantage because it's my
Because
thing?
he's just got.
Because it's
horrible
your
dice rolls.
favourite terrain. Sure.
He's rusty.
16 plus
16, yep.
5.
21. Yes, so the one thing that you do notice is that the beasts' tracks are deeper, leaving the town than they were coming in.
I think they'd be stealing stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, as I was saying before, the tracks coming in are much lighter than the ones that have left. They have taken stuff with them.
You have some talent in this area, clearly.
I'm a hero.
I just realised you're not actually related by.
No, not
to us
no,
three, are you?
It's just related by awkwardness.
All right. The trail leads south, southeast.
Yep. All right, so we go around the town.
Yes, around the town.
So I get on my horse and we travel really well and cannot get lost
Yes.
except by magical means.
And I believe you gather food and stuff.
Yeah, so
rules lawyer.
every time we're traveling, we get double food as you would normally. So if we're foraging for anything, like sticks for arrows, I get twice as many sticks. For
I'm foraging for magical items. You get double the amount.
You get
Zero.
Zero. Double zero.
I'm foraging for aloe vera.
Yeah.
All right. You head off across the plains, and you're traveling for about 4 hours, and night dusk is almost over, and you in the distance you see a single line of smoke in the horizon.
On the horizon, there lies a single line of smoke.
I know.
The camp is over there.
Yeah, we're all elves.
We'll have
We can see.
we'll have dark vision.
Do you know what that means? If I can see it, it's in range.
We're being surprising and stealthy, so putting an arrow in the middle of their camp is going to give it away.
Yes, you kind of go.
Yep. So, I go along and look, and so we can see the camp, or can we see it's just a smoke?
Yeah, at the moment you can only see smoke,
Okay.
but as you get a bit closer, you do see There is a campsite there. It appears to be a fairly hastily made campsite. It's not very big. Obviously, it's only one fire. And that's all you can see at this distance.
We're in grasslands.
Yeah.
And
Where it is you can see it starting to become a little bit more rocky. The terrain is rocky, and they've found a little hollow in the rocks.
But it's grassland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a grass fire could head their way randomly.
Or one that an arrow hits grass on either side of their camp and burns them.
What are we actually supposed to do?
This is the.
Why are we attacking them?
I think we're gathering intel.
We're gathering intel.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah, stealthily gathering intel.
Yeah.
You're such a bad influence.
Weren't someone saying something about some man we're supposed to be tracking?
Yes.
What's his name?
Can I
What's his name?
Leo. Is Leo? Do I track him there? Because obviously I can track his footprints.
You can't. Any footprints are sort of muddled by the amount of people, so you can't really tell individuals.
Okay. And this is where they've all led to this one spot.
Yeah.
How many people? Lots.
Lots.
Okay. So, but looking at only one fire, it's not a very big camp.
Yeah. You'll be able to tell how many there are if you venture a little bit closer.
I venture a little bit closer.
Yep. So there appears to be about 4 humans and about 8 kobolds. They appear to be in a bit of a disagreement over food that they have captured. You can hear them arguing.
Bella, you seem to be of the sneaky kind. Or one might even say. Perhaps you should take a closer look.
Well, maybe perhaps I will.
Maybe your half-elf eyes might be able to see something that others can't.
Certainly. So I sort of sneak down, find a good sort of rock to sneak behind.
Yes.
Not
hard at all.
I take all the horses and halter them.
Yep.
And I also I draw a bow just in case somebody does see her.
All right.
Brother, perhaps there's a tree or something. Is there any elevation?
What?
Is there any elevation at all that that Jandar can climb up or rise on a hill or something?
Yes, there's certainly a good sort of position if you skirt around the group a little bit.
Jandar, perhaps you'd like. Let me lead you there.
Okay.
It's getting dark now, isn't it?
I will always follow in sort of the wake of Bella to make sure she's safe.
Okay. Yep.
And to admire her work.
I'll
quite still here.
So
But I keep enough distance not to disturb
Maybe
that.
singing isn't such a great idea, sister.
yeah, dark vision's 60 feet, yeah. So we should be able to see.
Yeah.
So what do I see from the rock?
Yeah. So you can see that they're there. They're arguing over some game hens that they've caught on the prairie, the grasslands, and in addition to which they're sort of squabbling and fighting. The humans' weapons are all stacked against a boulder. They're not in sort of easy reach. It doesn't look like they're a kind of they're not a rear guard or anything like that. They're not on watch. They're not. Yeah, they just appear to be stragglers from the main group.
How far from my rock is the boulder with the weapons?
So you could, with a successful stealth roll, you could get to the weapons without people seeing you.
Excellent. Well, I think I will attempt said feat.
All right.
I move a little bit closer, seeing that she's being a bit risky.
I'm going to pick up a rock and get ready to throw it off into the distance to see if I can use this as a distraction if something goes wrong.
And I'm going to stay 30 feet away.
And I'm going to draw my bow because I'm guessing they're in range and just be like ready to fire.
Other direction, brother.
Except, can you see?
Yeah, it's a
What
fire.
time is it?
Oh, they're in a fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can see them.
All right. So
I see my
go. 18.
Plenty. Okay. So yes, you do stealthily get to the area where their weapons are.
And I take them and stealthily leave with them.
Good.
I've drawn a dagger out and have been ready to throw it in case, but as she returns, I smile.
All right. The argument has sort of reached its conclusion, and one of the humans says, "Fine, take it then." And the kobolds go and start dragging some of the raw head away. One of them bites its head off as they go, and the others kind of set upon it. They start to move away from the fire. They're going to obviously eat the thing raw, and they're sort of moving in a direction away from you. So you're up on the hill, and the 4 humans are there. The
Kobolds are moving further away.
The kobolds are moving further away, and you're just close by, and you 3 are sort of a little bit further back.
Is there anyone who looks monkish?
No, there's no.
They're dressed in the same attire that with the people who attacked last night.
Yeah. So they're cultists that you met last night.
With no weapons.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, you're the best talker.
I am. I'm fantastic. I'm going to stride into the firelight.
I'm going to walk with him.
I'm going to stay with the weapon stash.
And I'm
What weapons did I get? Anything of...
They're scimitars.
Okay.
4 scimitars.
They're just going to be so screwed because they're going to run there.
So
as soon as I see him moving, I walk by his shoulder.
walk by.
Feel free to take the lead anytime you want.
I'm going to stay in the darkness and wild shape.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you want to use this spell straight away?
No, it's not a spell.
So you're going to change,
I'm going to change.
right? Mm.
Cool.
Into
A wolf.
a wolf. Very good.
Cool.
So
Dude.
Which you guys don't know about because I was called. So I'm going to see a wolf and go, ooh!
As we're approaching,
What's the actual plan? Oh, I can't believe we finally made it here.
oh yes indeed, such a long road and getting chilly at night. It's good to see a
That
fire.
disgusting town.
So
I can't believe
the
this.
4 guys jump up and they sort of rush over to their weapons cache and
Oh, good. We finally caught up to you.
hello.
Hello.
Very polite cultists.
What's your name?
We're,
Hello.
I assume you've got something refreshing on you.
we have
Murder a drink.
we have wine.
We traveled very fast. It took us ages to catch up from the town.
I don't recognize you from the attacking group.
You don't remember us down near the old mill?
Oh, the mill.
Yes.
Yes.
It wouldn't pay to be forgetting the plans. People could be put to death for that kind of
Yes.
thing.
Now,
Absolutely.
If you have a drink now, it might be better for us to have a quick drink because I think there's others following up behind who are slower than us.
Oh, yes. Well, here is some wine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have a cup?
I look like
Are you enjoying the wine?
not yet, unless someone gives me something to pour it into.
I've got goblets in my bag. Let me pour you.
You are lovely.
But we do have a problem because our weapons. I'm sure I left them right here.
Oh, it was probably those kobolds. I saw them sneaking off the floor.
Yes.
God, why the cult makes us team up with these income?
I agree. Why are they doing it anyway?
Well,
Do you have any insights you'd like to share?
That is a good roll.
Do you have any information?
look,
Anything else you'd like to tell us?
they're loyal, they're easily intimidated, and I guess that makes them good fodder. It's always good to send them ahead, just so that they can soften up the groups, wouldn't you think?
Oh, absolutely, yes. It's good. I mean, it doesn't matter if many of them die. Who makes these decisions anyway, primarily, do you think? Do you think
Well,
it's...
She's
Or is
really good at this.
Look,
I'm walking now. You see the shadow of this guy with a
big
huge
banner.
I'm now saying hero of cast angry.
he says, look, I mean, I'm just taking the orders from the cult leader above me.
Middle management.
There's 4 levels before we get to the regional commanders, and I don't really know who they are.
Mm. That's the problem, really, isn't it?
Could you
Stratified command system.
Well, this is the whole thing about the cult of the dragon. Like you cut off one head and 2 others sprout and all that sort of stuff. It's all, yeah.
I'm surprised a human like yourself doesn't rise higher.
Yes, you look very able.
Oh,
Even without any weapon
For
or
a
any hope
human.
of defending yourself.
Yes, I'm going to have a word to those kobolds. Philip, would you go and
Philip is the best name for a cultist. Philip must survive this. Must survive.
Are we taking Philip prisoner out here?
He shall join our merry crew.
Philip doesn't necessarily need his fingers, though, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Philip,
Tell me, you should see this weapon. This would be a much more practical weapon to wield. It's a beautiful rapier.
Oh, well, that looks kind of like our scimitar.
See the sharp tip?
Yes, please point it somewhere else, my lady.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh,
Dexterous check.
I just had these dry cleaned.
It's just like
I make an intimidating flourish with
Okay.
as I re-sheathe it.
Yep.
Oh, 9. Woo.
Yes.
Plus total.
No,
That was intimidating to
Oh.
me.
all right.
Stand slightly behind. Anyway,
He
and
says,
slide it back in.
yes. So, we didn't have many women at the attack.
Women.
Bring us over.
I mean, had I known that you were there, I would have obviously made a special
oh no.
effort to make sure that you didn't come to
You
me.
get this like grinding sound
Yes, that's right, yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
background.
I assure you, if this organisation had more women, then this raid would have been far more successful, and we wouldn't have to have escaped with our tails between our legs.
Oh,
I didn't know about that. I don't know about that, sister. It was quite successful, wasn't it?
yes. I mean, we got several loot apparently. I mean, they're not letting us carry it. It was it was all sorry.
Where have they put the loot?
Well, it's all gone. We were a little bit late to catch up with the main group, but
How far away?
It is chilly, isn't it? If I were you, I would scatter before I catch my death of cold.
Oh well, we have the fire here, and
Yes,
we're just
but
about to sit down and.
Where is the rest of the party that was following with us? They're so late.
This fire looks like it might be extinguished at any moment. If you take my drift.
Oh, don't.
Oh, I think I'm going to throw up in my mouth.
I think
they did it.
I did already.
What?
Is that what you mean?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
You're like, this
Yeah.
fire could be extinguished already.
You hit this wolf. You hit this wolf.
Airball.
I'm threatening to
I roll my
kill you.
con.
Everybody, everyone make a con roll.
No, I'm trying to make them feel intimidated,
Yes,
and dropping words like dying and
Right. So you're weaving a
I'm
subtle.
You're either intimidating or trying to pick him up.
But anyway, he's confused.
Intimidation, yeah. Well, it's sort of persuasion, wasn't it? Because I was going to persuade them to decide to break camp and leave.
Yeah.
22.
22.
And besides, I think those kobolds have probably nefarious intent if they've deliberately taken your weapons. Is there somewhere you can run to?
Well, yes, I believe your words make sense. Very well. Perhaps we should travel through the night to get to where we need to be.
Yes, I'm getting a bit worried myself.
And then in the night there is a bestial growl.
But does that thing work on us too?
I've circled around to where the kobolds are as a wolf.
So Philip has arrived at the kobolds, and he's sort of smacking one of them around, saying, "Give us back our swords." And they say, "We don't have your swords, you stupid flesh bag meat human thing." And he says, "You don't have our swords."
What did you do with them? You hid them or destroyed them, and now you are the only ones with weapons.
This is away from the fire camp.
Okay.
This is over.
Listen, they obviously destroyed them, didn't they?
Am I intimidated by your thing?
I don't
as
think
well?
so, no.
Okay, cool.
You're vomiting in your mouth. I think you are.
Like, is it?
It's not a magical effect.
It's not magical. Okay, cool.
Just using
Okay, so Philip is bringing the kobolds back to the campsite, and he's kind of coughing
the smell.
And
How far off are you?
We never implied to Philip that they saw weapons, though, did we?
About 60 feet.
No,
you
but
kinda-
are you moving
And
back
where
or
are you going? You're staying in the darkness.
Oh, right, I thought you were walking in there.
I'm kind of walking.
Well,
Here are our friends now. Finally
Okay, so
caught up.
let's just have a break. So you're at the campsite.
I'm behind the boulder.
Yep. You're in the campsite.
I'm in the dark, growling.
Right.
I'm walking towards the campsite.
So how far away are you gonna stay?
I'm just outside of the light.
599 feet away.
Let's be honest, it doesn't really matter how far I am away. If I can see them, they could die.
Yes. Okay. All right. So the kobolds have arrived back at the campsite, and
Smell.
they say, "We have not taken your stupid weapons, human." And he starts to brandish his spear and pull.
I'm going to speak in Draconic.
Yep.
And I'll say, I saw one of you disgusting creatures running off into the darkness earlier as I was coming closer.
You lie, off meatbag.
Maybe it was... Meatbag? Meatbag? I'm going to throw it. He called me a meatbag.
Yeah, because you don't understand.
That's right. That is uncalled for. Someone with your beautiful complexion.
I know. Even in this firelight, I look amazing.
Oh no, that's good.
Attack! Roll initiative, please.
Oh, my little... Oh, that's a really good
Hey, together we made 20.
Oh, nice! Roll like you need to.
20 or up.
And negative 22.
21.
Negative
4.
22 for me, but I've got one less than Miri.
So Miri, Varus, Bella, you got a 4.
Yeah.
Well,
I rolled a
bad
1,
guys
but
are there. All right. Goodo. Miri first.
22.
There was a guy I was talking to. I had my sword, my rapier was already
So
in hand.
a kobold.
So
Yeah,
the kobolds
kobold.
that came back in. We're taking the kobolds. All right. Yes, that's right. Because they just said it. Okay, yes. I just
called
stabbed
them
immediately.
meatbag.
Yep.
Excellent. 19 and 7 damage.
That hits and that kills.
Woohoo! That's good. I am awesome.
First killing D&D.
So she just like a pirate lunge. Just like and there's now a kobold at the
Yes.
end of my rapier.
And you
How many are there?
there is 8 kobolds and 4
Not-
humans.
not
These
anymore.
guys
7 kobolds.
work in teams.
Yeah, they've
These
got
are
a
nasty.
Kobolds have a really nasty team feed.
They
Yeah.
do. They have advantage every time they do. Sorry, that's every time they attack.
Yeah.
I think you're ahead of me.
Well, we should reduce their numbers as quickly as possible.
What do you roll?
I rolled a 20. You rolled a 22. So
Yeah.
I think you're ahead of me.
Aramil's second.
Animals next. No, ahead again.
Yeah.
I think I was ahead of John as
Yeah,
well.
you rolled higher than 20. Didn't
And
you?
you're
I
a
rolled
wolf.
21.
I am a wolf.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Yep. So a wolf comes charging out of the darkness, growling aggressively,
Oh, we got to
surprising everybody, and basically is going to drag one of the kobolds, basically bite it.
Right.
Do I know your wolf? Like, has this something?
The
we've
wolf looks.
experienced?
No, you haven't seen this ever before, but the wolf looks somehow familiar, because there's basically a cool stuff strapped to its back.
And the clothes folded neatly.
Yeah. So
I think a lot of that stuff goes with you if you wish it, right?
yeah.
You can, okay.
It beast shapes to me. Okay, so so he basically is going to bite one of the kobolds around the ankle and drag it into the fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
Nine.
no, with a 9.
A 9 is not good enough. The kobold dodges out of your way. Bella's go.
We got to take out this wolf.
Alright, I'm gonna, I don't think anyone's gonna notice me if I don't kind of come in completely. So I'm just gonna use my short bow from behind my boulder.
Sneak it
Did you get sneak
Oh,
attack there?
could you go around the back and drop the swords with them?
Are there stealth rules about maintaining stuff like that? Or?
Yeah, there are, and apparently, if you shoot a missile weapon, you give away your position.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say in the fracas, you'll get advantage on this attack, so it can be a sneak attack.
Cool.
Because they're not really expecting.
So 2d20.
So
Take the top one.
So roll 2d20 and take the better one.
Yeah,
Would be
19.
that one.
19 is going to hit.
Yep.
This is a kobold you're attacking.
Yep. And then I do I do extra damage?
Yes,
No.
you do an extra d6 damage.
That's
Plus your dex bonus.
Alright.
Plus 3.
Right, yeah.
Whoa.
So 11.
That's dead as well. So
Woohoo, sister.
Mysteriously, one of them just
One of them
drops
just
to
gets
the
lifted off
ground.
their
Yeah.
And it's not the one I was attacking either, like almost
No, no.
simultaneously. It's like,
Varys.
I'm going to attack the one that called me meat bag. And then if I've got space, I'll try and go for another one.
I mean, they all look the same, really, but
Oh, but he hasn't taken his eyes off the one that said meat.
I knew he'd do that, so I
Boom! Okay.
You cleave it in twain.
So that's 5, 6, 7 points of damage
On your first hit.
on my first hit.
okay. He's dead.
And then I'm going to attack the next one.
Alright.
What weapon?
Ooh, 19! I hit with the second one too. I'm two-handed attack, so and 4 points of damage on that one.
Okay, he's still up.
Is it a big sword or something?
I'm two-hand, two-weapon fighter.
Yeah.
So,
Two attacks.
Alright,
Fairly large swords.
good. Alright, it's their go. So the cultists go
Yep.
first. Sorry?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I say just at the end of my turn, I'd like to gain advantage on that next one using True Strike on the one that I just wounded,
Yep,
giving me advantage next turn.
next turn, okay.
Oh no, wait, no, that's a cantrip. I have to actually use that instead of fighting, I'm guessing.
No, you can do that as a bonus action.
Is that true?
Bonus you
It'll
can do
tell you
cantrips.
whether it's a bonus.
no, it's one action. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I remember thinking
yeah,
of
we
taking
took-
it and then thinking it was a dumb idea.
Shit,
No,
brother, I thought I was taking that skill, but it's
so you spend a whole action to then gain an extra roll, where you
Yeah.
might as well just subtract twice anyway.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I see that she got more than just her
I'm gonna
father's nose.
I'm gonna get Ben to help me make my character next time.
Oh!
So, given that they have no weapons, the two of the cultists just leg it. They flee.
Just let them run, because I can track them.
Which direction are they running?
They're running. They're just scattering.
Okay, but neither of them going anywhere near me.
No.
I'm gonna shout out, come back and help us fight, you cowards!
Here, I have your swords.
So one of them is going to strike the wolf. He's going to attempt
Okay.
to punch it,
The culprit sort of.
and he misses with a 5. What's your armor class?
13.
In wolf form, is that?
Good.
Yes, different.
Wow, that drops it.
Yeah.
No, I'm one.
Yeah. And
Not that bad.
the last human is going to attack you.
Humans attacking it.
Yeah. What's your armor class?
14.
Why is the humans
14.
attacking us?
Misses.
Huh.
They're just.
They're just randomly
They're,
attacking
they're
us.
just
Oh,
kind
we're
of.
panicked!
They're a bit panicked
But
because.
he's trying to punch me or something, really.
Yeah. It's awfully brutal. Alright.
Easy.
Kobolds.
I look cool
um,
when I duck out of the way as well.
2 kobolds will attack Varys.
Meat back.
Meatbag.
And one of them hits for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Meatbag.
And 2 kobolds will attack you.
No problem.
Your armor class was
14.
One of them hits for 4 points of damage. And one will attack the wolf. And that's a hit for 4 points of damage.
I'm well and truly off balance by that attack.
Alright, Gender. Oh god, here we go. You're not gonna yell out anything?
Boom! Plant the
That's
thing.
his action.
That's his action.
16 plus 7.
Nice. Attacking a
Kobold.
kobold.
And I'm doing 1d8 plus 3. So you see this arrow come in with a little ribbon behind it.
Which does nothing for the aerodynamics.
4.
Oh,
How much damage?
That's the Nathan we know and love.
Pretty much.
Alright.
you need to find you a game system where rolling low is good.
And then I'll roll high.
Arabelle.
Oh,
Oh, no,
was
sorry,
Mary.
Mary. Sorry, yeah.
Mary.
Back to the top.
So I've just been stabbed right. I was sort of pushed off balance by this kobold as it comes in. So I twist my rapier sort of desperately and spin it and stab with the backhand.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, 13.
That is a hit.
Because I'm awesome.
Oh.
8.
Everything.
That's a death.
Don't touch me, you little squirmy creature.
Ow!
There's some real cool similarities here. There's like
So good.
like neither. Don't touch me.
And then you just wipe your hands.
I feel like I've come home.
Oh wow.
Do you have any moisturizer? That really hurt.
Bella, I could use some assistance here.
Aramil.
He is going to bite the cultist that
Oh, yes.
punched him. For
Yes,
an
he is.
18.
Good hit.
Lovely. He does 7 hit points of damage.
Alright. He's still up.
And it must save on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He does not do that, so he's prone.
On the ground.
So, a prone creature. It says it here, I'm sure.
Yep. It's in the
So
middle.
where? Prone. Only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up, thereby ends the condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has an advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
That's good to know.
That's interesting.
I was prone once.
How many of everyone's there?
So there is all 4 cultists, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 kobolds. 2 of them are very badly damaged.
Time to take out some kobolds.
Alright, I'm going to take out another kobold.
Alright.
One of the fresh ones.
Just a normal attack,
Oh, sorry, a sneak attack.
a sneak attack.
Can I do another sneak attack?
Yes.
How
They can
many
make
times
stealth
can I
checks.
do
I'll roll
The new Pathfinder rules like to maintain stealth.
What game's that? I've never heard of that.
2 and a 4.
What is
That's
that?
disgusting. So they
They don't
kobolds
notice me.
don't notice.
Cool. So, what do I do? 11 plus my something. Dex?
No,
Proficiency
plus your...
plus your dex. Your proficiency 2, presumably 5, yeah. So then
Plus
plus 5
5.
maybe?
Yep, that's it for a
16.
bow.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is 2d6 plus your dex.
Which would be 7.
That's enough to kill him.
Excellent.
All right.
You said I wasn't helping.
Killed
Yeah.
some
I never implied you weren't
Slice of
helping.
dice. Take it. I'm going to aim for the one that wounded me.
meat bag.
And hits for 9 points of damage, so he's gone.
He's dead.
And I'm going to follow up on the next kobold that's close by. Maybe one that's attacking anyone. Is anyone threatened at all?
I killed the one that attacked me.
There is still a kobold
Yeah, there was
attacking
2.
the wolf.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah, kobolds attacking the wolf.
I don't know. I don't
You had some wolf, you've not seen
I
the
don't know
wolf
if I
before.
know if I understand the wolf. But I'm going to maybe go back to back with my sister, and you know, as she slices over, I'm going to go under and cut.
It's
you know,
a
cut
it's a
through.
whirlwind, a blade whirlwind.
Which probably misses. So I got 12.
That's a hit.
Oh, cool. 7 and 9.
That's dead.
Boom.
All right, one kobold left. He's looking a little uncertain about
And
his
no
life
one has
choices at this
advantage.
point. All right. There you go. Okay, so the kobold is going to run away. Good, bravely.
That's where you come in.
No way.
How far does he run?
It runs 599 yards.
And is there still one?
6 seconds.
So there's two cultists.
Yep.
And they kind of have watched this carnage that's all happened in about 2 minutes, and they sort of hold up their hands and back away from you. Just doing what we're told.
Why did you attack us?
Swinging into the kobold.
We're on your side.
Are we still in initiative?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to take the kobold?
Oh,
Oh yeah, he wants to
Still
take out
kobold.
the fleeing kobold.
yeah, yep, you're taking the kobold.
That did sound
He takes
arrows
20 goes at attacking it and ventures.
9 plus 7, 16.
16 is a hit.
That's such a huge thing.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
Yeah. 5 damage.
5 is enough to kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So then there's 2 that are still surrendering,
the
and then there's one on the ground with a wolf standing over it.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if the other 2 retreat, like putting their hands up, then all of a sudden, basically the wolf standing intimidatingly over the guy lying on the ground
Yep.
becomes Aramil.
And no longer looks intimidating if you're on all fours.
What's that? He stands. You're gonna make me roll play like laugh at them getting up. And he basically stands there and makes the guy wee his pants.
I do too.
Is Philip on the ground?
It's Philip. Philip.
Yeah, you kept him alive.
Yeah! Look at him dead. I'll knight him.
Are we seeking information or something?
No.
Yes. Tell my brother everything he wants to know.
Or you just go and say, thank God we got rid of those.
Yeah, weren't you trying to help them get rid of?
Yeah.
That was us being helpful.
Why did you attack us?
Well, you stole our weapons.
We didn't steal your weapons. The kobold stole your weapons, you moron.
No.
No wonder you're losing this war.
Philip says, no, I didn't steal the weapons. Kobolds didn't steal the weapons.
Well, where are they then?
But if somebody walked past and dropped the weapons under one of the kobolds, now...
Well, they're behind the rock.
Why are you trusting kobolds over our words?
Because we... Well, that's a good point.
Guarantee you that if you went out to where the kobolds took those chickens,
Guarantee.
you'll find the scimitars.
I silently but quickly take the scimitars slightly down the hill and put them under a little bush where they wouldn't have been noticed the first time by Philip, but upon closer inspection they might be discovered.
Let's go and find them. Then I cast a flame in my hand and wander off towards where the kobolds were. Having seen with my dark vision that my sister has actually dropped them there and retreated.
All right. So
Half sister.
So Philip heads you.
I don't.
So Philip leads you all back to the to the place, and he's talking to one of these other cultists, and he sort of says, "I don't remember them from the attack." No, I don't remember them. I would have noticed the wolf and the flame.
What are you chatting about? Are we going to go?
Yes.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Okay, I walk in and I'm just carrying my banner hidden in my bag, and I'm just carrying this empty pole. Looking really sad. And just being like, hey guys.
And I walk in with him as if I've just arrived.
Sorry we're late.
And then pull the arrow out and then put it in your mouth. But no one notices that.
No.
And I pull my arrows out with a beautiful purple flowing
ribbon on them.
And you notice that you only have half of the number that you thought you had.
Sorry, brother, you can't call yourself the hero.
And my quiver, for
Walking
some
out
reason,
on the
has
grass.
arrows with ribbons all of a sudden. How did that happen?
What is this? My ill-gotten gains go to support my family.
When faced with a choice between money and my friends, I usually choose the money.
These things are not sure they go well together.
Family is just me.
Oh.
As far as
All
my
right.
sister's concerned.
Yeah. I have no concept.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So you get the swords back, and the humans look very kind of sheepish, and one of them has dashed off into the night and doesn't appear to be coming back.
Oh, I can see him.
Oh, and
I can see him.
No, it's dark now, so
so we can see.
Yeah. Well, it only goes
It's
to
60
60
feet.
feet. So, you're not sure where he's gone, but yes, you have killed off all the kobolds, and you have three cultists.
Let us rest.
Yes.
And then we will catch up with the others.
Always sleeping.
The laziest member
Trust
of the
me,
group,
brother.
the magic user.
Fine.
I think we should rest, actually.
Just so we can get some sleep. Being an elf, of course, you wouldn't understand that, but that's okay.
I am the ethereal planes as I walk and curl on.
We have a rest. We should
You rest?
break
Yeah.
down, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
When the cultists are asleep,
Right.
I bind and gag them.
One of them stays on watch. He insists.
They're our allies now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I like these guys.
No, we can.
Philip's a cool guy.
I don't think that's necessary. I think we just go. We go with them.
I think we should do this.
We go with them wherever they are going.
They're out in.
They are out in.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Should we take a break?
Yeah.
And then
Yep. Let's
We'll have a
let's-
rest.